So hello guys, welcome to Dev Domain. In today's video we are going to see how to find pairs in array. Okay, so let's start. A pair means an array consists of two elements. So for example, I have taken this array. Okay, now its combinations will be, now I have written the all possible combinations in pairs. Okay, so this is the pair of 2 4 2 6 2 8 2 10 and so on. This is helpful in problem solving, like finding the sum, or it is used in checking the difference. You have to print the elements in pairs, okay, in this format. So let's start. So let's write a pseudocode for it, okay, to run a for loop. Okay, for int I is equal to 0 and I should less than array of length minus 1, and I will be updated. Now we have to run an inner for loop. Okay, in this we have to run another for loop for int j is equal to I plus 1, means it will start with its next element. Okay, and j will also go to array of length minus 1 and j gets updated. Now in this we have to print array of I and array of jth element. So simply print array of I plus array of j. So we are giving the gap for it to print the difference, obviously, and we have to uh, close the loop. And next we have to give the next line here and simply close the outer loop as well. So this way we can create a logic for printing the pairs in the array. So let's dry run it now. So i's current value is 0. Okay, and I should less than array. Obviously I will be less than array, and it will enter into the inner loop, in a for loop, and value is I plus 1. I's value is 0. 0 plus 1 will be 1. Okay, and it will checks the condition, is j is less than array of length. Obviously yes, and it will print array of I and array of j. Array of 0 means of 0 is 2. Okay, so it will print 2, and array of j means array of 1, it is 4, so it will print 4. Okay, it will gets updated. Okay, now j value has become 2, and now it will checks with the condition, is 2 is less than array of length. Obviously no, and it will enter into the loop, and array of I, as we know array of I is 2 only, and array of j means array of 2 here. Now array of 2 is here 6, so we have 2, 6 will get combined with 2, and again j value gets updated. J value is now 3. Now as we know 3 is less than array of length, and it will print array of I plus array of j. Okay, Array of I means array of 0, as we know, 2, and array of 3. Okay, array of j means array of 3. So array of 3 is here 8. So here it will print 8. Then j value gets updated. Now j value has become 4. Now it will compare with the array. Is j is less than array of length? Obviously no, and it will enter into the inner loop and print the array of I and array of j. Then array of I here is, as everyone know, 2, and array of 4, that means array of 4 is 10 here. So we have to write here 10. Okay, now j value gets updated. Now j value has become 5. Now it will compare. Is 5 is less than array of length? False, and j value gets terminated and it will go to next line. The compiler will come here. Now again I value gets updated. I value has become 1, and it will compare with the array. Is 1 is less than array of length? Obviously yeah, no, it will get true and it will enter into the inner for loop. And now j value has initialized with 1 plus 1, means it will gets 2. Okay, condition. J value checks its condition. If j is less than array of length, obviously true, and it will print array of I. Array of I means array of 1, and array of j. Array of j means array of 2. So as we know from the array of 1 means 4 and array of 2 means 6. So this will be the pair. Now j value gets updated. J value has become 3 and it will check the condition. Is 3 is less than array of length? Obviously true, and it will print array of I and array of j. Array of I is 1 and array of j is 3. Array of I means 1, means array of 1 is 4 and array of 3. So as you can see here, array of 3 is 8. So here array of 3 is 8. And next, now j value gets updated. J value has become 4, and it will check the condition. Is 4 is less than array of length? Obviously no, and it will print array of I and array of j. Array of 1 and array of 4. So array of 1 is 4 and array of 4 means 10. Okay, now j value gets updated. J value has become 5. Now it will compare with the condition. Is 5 is less than array of length? Obviously no, and it will gets terminated. Inner loop gets terminated and the compiler will go to next line. Now the compiler will come here. Now I value gets updated. Now I value has become 2 and it will compare with the array of length. Is 2 is less than array of length? Obviously yes, and it will enter into the inner for loop and j value gets initialized. Now j value has become j is equal to 2 plus 1, that means 3, and it will gets compared. Is 3 is less than array of length? Obviously yes. Print the array of I and array of j. Now array of I is 2 and array of j is 3. Now array of I is here 6 and array of j is 8. 6 and 8 I have written here. J value gets updated. J value has become 4. Okay, and it will checks the condition. Is 4 is less than array of length? Obviously yes, and it will print array of I and array of j. Now array of I is 2 and array of j is 4. Means 2 means 6 and 4 means 10. So 6 and 10. Now j value gets updated. Now j value has become 5. Okay, now it will compare with the array of length. Is array of length is 5 is less than array of length means 5? Obviously no, and the inner for loop gets terminated, and I value gets updated. Okay, I value has become 3. Is 3 is less than array of length? Obviously yes, and it will enter into the inner for loop, and j value gets compared. Okay, j is equal to I plus 1. I means 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, j value is 4 and I value is now 3. Okay, now it will compare. Is 4 is less than array of length? Obviously yes, and it will print the pair array of I and array of j. Array of I is 3 and array of j is 4. Now current array of I is 3 and array of j is 4. That means 8 and 10. Okay, so this way we can get the pairs of array. Okay, so we get the output same as the as we have mentioned here. Okay, so I have created a class called demo, and in that I am creating a main method, and now in that I have creating a array. I am creating a function, public, and the return type will be int, and function name will be pairs. Now in parameters I will pass the array, and here I will run a loop for int I is equal to 0 and I will less than array of length minus 1, and I will get updated. Now in for loop I will run an inner for loop for int j is equal to I plus 1, and j should less than array of length minus 1, and j will get updated. And here I will print array of I and space array of j. And simply we have to print, obviously we have to give the space here, and we have to return some value. We have to returning a 0. Okay. Now from main method we have to call that function. Now to call this function we have to create a object for the class. Now I've created an object and now we have to call the function. To call the function d1 dot pairs in array. Now let's run the code and see the output. So this output that we have get. So this way we can print the pairs in color. So thank you for watching this video.